Hi. Are you an AMD lover and looking for their best Ryzen gaming laptop for 2021? Well, what's up guys, Tech Quadrangle here. I present to you the best Ryzen gaming laptop of 2021. But before we proceed, I would like to say a quick shout out to Joseph Steelflex, Christopher Arby's and Elf Scarlet. Thank you for your support. I just started a random shout out from my subscribers. If you want to get mentioned in my next video, subscribe now. Remember to check the description below for pricing and the latest deals on the products mentioned. Without further ado, the best Ryzen gaming laptop this year is the Asus ROG Strix Scar 17 2021 edition. This is the most powerful 17 inches gaming laptop you can get right now with AMD Ryzen 5000 hardware and NVIDIA RTX 3000 graphics. Compared to the previous generation, this is silent and friendlier to use with daily multitasking and casual tasks. It is 10 to 20% faster in games and workloads, and significantly quieter, but there's still a catch, which we will get to later in this video. Our reviewed laptop specs are 17.3 inches Full HD IPS panel, 300Hz refresh rate with 3 millisecond response time. However, I must say the laptop is also available in QHD with 165Hz refresh rate and Full HD in 360Hz refresh rate. The processor is the latest AMD's Ryzen 9 5900HX. The built-in memory is 32GB, but it's expandable to 64GB, while the storage is 1TB NVMe SSD. The new Strix 17 comes addressing the shortfalls of the previous generation like hot thermals, high noise levels with games and a small battery. It not only addressed these complaints but brought in redesigned chassis, new screen options, and an updated keyboard with optical mechanical switches. Another significant thing about this laptop is that it offers an AMD processor, unlike many premium 17 inches gaming laptops released this year that run on Intel processors. It packs a punch with AMD's latest Ryzen 9 5900HX, paired with NVIDIA RTX 3000 series graphics card. Let's now talk about the design. Firstly, I would like to mention that this 2021 ROG Scar 17 is up to 10% more compact and lighter than the previous generation, and gets a more compact power brick as well, making the whole package easier to grab for mobile game players. This time, Asus went with a cleaner black theme and subtle branding elements that focus on the ROG brand. The lid is metal and mostly matte, while the interior and the bottom are both plastic, a rugged kind for the underside, and a smooth soft kind for the interior. This feels nice to the touch, but it's extremely prone to showing smudges and finger oil, and it looks kind of gross if you're not wiping it clean every day. The other particularity of this plastic interior is that the top right part is translucent and lets you peek at the internal components underneath, and that is quite cool. The Strix Scar 17 has lots of RGB lights. It includes RGB light bars around the front edge and half of the laterals, all controlled via the Armoury Crate software. The bezels are thin with no webcam, and all the I/O ports are located at the back. The keyboard is properly spaced with good traveling time. The numpad is a bit weird and will require some time to get used to because there are no dedicated keys for home, end, page up, page down or insert. Overall, this 2021 Scar 17 is a fine piece of craftsmanship and design, more portable and more refined than the previous generation. As for the screen, Asus offers the following screen options, all in 16:9 aspect ratio. Full HD 300Hz 3 millisecond with 300 plus nits of brightness and 100% sRGB colors. Full HD 360Hz 3 millisecond with 300 plus nits of brightness and 100% sRGB colors. QHD 165Hz 3 millisecond with 300 plus nits of brightness and 100% DCI P3 colors. ActiveSync is supported on all screen choices, which handles tearing in games and seamlessly commutes between the AMD iGPU and NVIDIA GPU based on the task at hand. Performance-wise, this is a beast that can do anything you throw at it. Packed with the recent AMD Ryzen 9 CPU that was announced at CES 2021, together with NVIDIA RTX 3080, this machine is poised to give you the ultimate gaming experience. As for the RAM and storage options, the laptop still comes with 2 accessible memory slots and 2 M.2 SSD slots. Here are some performance results for RTX titles under different stock power profiles. With regards to thermals, Asus have slightly updated the thermal design of this 2021 SCAR 17 in comparison to the previous generation. It is equipped with an updated fan blade design, meant to increase airflow and reduce resonance, as well as a dedicated heat pipe that is no longer connected to a radiator this time around. Asus also mentioned they've put higher quality voltage regulator modules on this series, as well as liquid metal on the AMD CPU, overall giving the laptop an optimal cooling solution. The Strix SCAR 17 has a plethora of ports including USB-C and HDMI amongst others, but lacks an SD card reader and Thunderbolt port. The battery life at 90 watts is great and can last up to 6 hours on light use like browsing with Wi-Fi on, and up to 1 hour playing games on performance power profile settings. The pros are smaller, lighter and cleaner looking than before, powerful hardware and solid performance across the board, long battery life, fair audio quality with the updated quad speakers. And the cons are no card reader, Thunderbolt, camera or biometrics. The clicky mechanical keyboard might not be for everyone. The Asus ROG Strix SCAR 17 is one of the most powerful full-size performance gaming laptops you can get right now, with AMD Ryzen 5000 hardware and NVIDIA RTX 3000 graphics, and that alone will put it on many maps. It is quieter and friendlier to use with daily multitasking and casual tasks, 10 to 20% faster in games and workloads, and perhaps even more in those applications that can benefit from the GPU's extra CUDA cores and VRAM. If you're looking for the best Ryzen gaming laptop of 2021, this is it, the Asus ROG Strix SCAR 17. For those of you who will prefer the 15-inch option, you can go for the Asus Strix SCAR 15. And that pretty much wraps up our review. What do you think of the Strix SCAR 17? Is it going to be your next gaming laptop? Do let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like, so that YouTube can suggest it to a wider audience. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you won't miss our next upload. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing and deals on the products mentioned in this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.